Everybody, this is a vlog. I think it's been like a million years since I did one of these. So if you don't like vlog videos, then you may not want to watch this because this is going to be like here, there, and everywhere, all over the place, random stuff. Okay, so let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to tell you is going to give you a good piece of advice. If you just painted your nails, and oh yeah, I filed some more off of them, so they're even shorter now because it was getting so that everything I touched, if I was folding laundry, doing dishes, making the bed, no matter what I was doing, it just felt like they were like in my way. So I just keep filing more and more and more. But anyways, yeah, so I just painted them with OPI Bubble Bath. And I realized that I didn't have my earrings on. Now, keep in mind, my nails have got base coat. I used the that Essie Fill in the Gap base coat, and then 2 layers of OPI Bubble Bath. So they've got 3 thick layers on them. And I realized I don't have my earrings on. And I was like, no problem. I can do it. Okay, good piece of advice. If you don't have your earrings on and you just painted your nails, don't put your earrings on. Wait until your nails are dry because, yeah, so one of them got totally destroyed. This one had to do it all over again, and the others have teeny tiny marks on them that you wouldn't be able to see unless you got them right up in your face. Okay, so that's my first piece of advice. Second thing I want to talk about is, so my husband and I are sitting here last night. I'm on my computer, he's on his computer, and all of a sudden, something weird starts happening outside. And at first we thought it was just getting like really windy because things started like vibrating and shaking. And then it started intensifying and I realized earthquake. Yep, we had an earthquake last night. And this is not my first experience with one, but this was certainly the worst one that I have encountered. We had an earthquake about a little over a year ago, but it wasn't really that bad because the epicenter for that one was in, I think, Virginia. So I didn't really feel it that bad. And then the one before that I remember is many, many years ago on Thanksgiving. That Thanksgiving, it was just me and my dad at his house. And we were sitting there just relaxing later on in the day after we had already eaten everything. And all of a sudden, we could feel, the tremors. And he looked at me and I looked at him and he's like, I wonder what that is. I said, I don't know. So then, of course, we found out later on that that was just a mild earthquake. I don't even know what the epicenter of that one was. But this one that we had last night was a 4.6, and the epicenter was in southern Maine. Well, I am in Massachusetts, and if it was like what it was if it was more intense in Maine than what it was like in Massachusetts last night, I can't even imagine. For all you people, I know that a lot of my subscribers live in California, and I don't know how you guys can put up with that because I know you get a lot of like smaller earthquakes on a more frequent basis, and boy, I was kind of proud of myself though actually because I didn't freak out even though it was pretty intense. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. The whole house was shaking. The walls were moving. Some of the furniture was swaying a little bit. It was bad. But, so yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would want to live in California because of that. But, earthquakes can happen anywhere. I was reading statistics that were saying that, pretty much every state in this country has experienced an earthquake at one time or another. Some have had more than others, but fortunately we don't get them that often. When we do, it's usually, like I said, the epicenter is somewhere else and we're just feeling it where we are. Because I think where I live, I'm right along that fault line that comes down the East Coast, so I think that's why we feel it so much. Anyway, I have one more subject I want to talk to you about. So before all this earthquake crap happened, while we were having dinner last night, I said to my husband, "Do you want to go to Target tonight and buy a shirt?" Because both he and I have tons of summer shirts, but we don't have a lot of like in between clothes. Like when it gets really cold, I'll just wear sweaters. But for now, I need like what I have on today. I need like long sleeve, sort of in between clothes, and I don't have a lot of those. But keep in mind, you know, my weight has fluctuated over the years, so a lot of things that I have bought in the past I can't really wear anymore because they're too huge on me. But anyway, so I said, why don't we each go get a shirt? And he needs some, he's just like me. He has a lot of summer clothes, but not very many fall shirts. And he's not really a sweater person, so he needs long sleeve shirts pretty much during the entire cold weather period. That's all he'll wear is like a long sleeve shirt. He's not a sweater guy. So anyways, so we go to Target, and oh yeah, so whenever I'm going to go shopping, a lot of times what I like to do, if I can, is I like to scope out the website in advance, kind of get an idea if there's a specific piece that I'm interested in, and then go look for it at the store. So that's what I did, and I saw a couple shirts by the Kerba Zabate, I think that's how you say it, line. It's from Target. Now I know that's been out for quite a while now, but there was a couple shirts there that I thought looked, you know, like I liked them. So, so we got there, and one of them was gorgeous. It was like a black lace long sleeve shirt, but it was all the seams on the bottom were all ripped. There was all strings hanging from it, and it wasn't just like that on one shirt. It was like that on a bunch of them, so not well made at all. Then the other one that I was interested in, I liked it, but it was very sheer. I can't stand the way they make all the shirts, blouses so sheer nowadays that you always have to wear a cami or something like that underneath them. Well, I don't want to have to do that. I want to just wear the shirt. So, sorry, itchy nose. So I didn't end up getting that one either. My husband, however, found a shirt that he really liked. Actually found a bunch of them, but we had already established before we went that we were each just going to buy one for that day, you know. So he bought the one that he liked the most, and then we get out to the car, and I was, you know, I was disappointed because I didn't get a shirt because I didn't see anything else that I liked. They had a lot of nice sweaters, but I wanted a shirt. So then I went to Old Navy, and I found a shirt that I absolutely loved, but again, it was so thin that you would not be able to wear it just on its own. And oh, what a shame. What a gorgeous shirt it was. I loved it. It was exactly what I wanted. So the quest continues, and I'll get my shirt, but I need to go to a few more places, and we didn't want to go, you know, to a million stores last night because, you know, my husband has to get up and go to work the next day, so he had other things he wanted to do. So, yeah, what did you guys think about this whole vlog idea? Because this was actually kind of fun for me. I don't know how interesting it was for you, but it was fun for me. So let me know what you think about this. Or if you like it, you know, I'll do one once in a while and just throw out different things that are going on and talk about them a little bit. But, you know, if you don't like it, I'll know because I'll see all the thumbs down. So I'll see you next time, though, one way or another, you guys. Bye-bye.